In this video, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you should get the MPC Live. Check it out. What's up? My name is Matthew Stratton, and I like to help ambitious individuals start and continue to create music. And on this channel, I do setup videos, tutorials, and overviews, just like this one. If you're new here, consider subscribing. So I own the MPC Live 2 years now, and I really dig the MPC Live. I'm able to create beats in there really quickly and efficiently. And in this video, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you should get the MPC Live. At any point during the video, you could check out the links and show notes in the description below. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So the first thing that I want to talk about is portability. So the weight of the MPC Live is 5.9 pounds. Okay, it is actually 16.7 inches this way, and it is also 8.8 inches this way, and then 2.7 inches tall. All right, so basically that means this thing is actually portable. You could take this thing with you very easily. You could put it in a bag very easily and, take it with you. Now, I've actually put this thing in a bag and taken it with me on airplanes and different things like that. Made beats in airports, everything of that nature. It's really portable. It's really good. Now, it does have a cable in the back that powers it on. Now, you can unplug that cable, and as you can tell, the machine is still powered on. It does have a battery in there. Now, it is a bit confusing because I'm just going to leave that unplugged for now. It is a bit confusing because the box says originally that, the battery lasts 6 hours, and then there's another sticker on there that says 4 hours, and then some people say they can only get 2 hours out of it. So I'm going to assume that the battery on the MPC Live is going to be similar to like your cell phone, where over time it's just going to get less and less use out of it. But currently, I'm getting several hours out of this. I could take it to the park with me. I could take it to town square with me. I could take it on airplanes. And if you have the MPCX, you could take this and, make a beat on here portably and then load the beat onto your MPCX. And it's the same compatibility. They use the same software. So that's dope in that regard. Point number 2 is it's actually standalone. So the MPC Live is a completely standalone unit. You don't need an external computer to use it. Therefore, you don't need to have your laptop with you in the airport to use this thing. You just need this individual box and you can start making beats, no problem. Now, that being said, you can use it as a controller for your computer. So you can make a beat on here standalone, plug a USB cable in the back of it, go into computer mode, and then you can plug it into your computer. And then you have the advantage of being able to use VST plugins. You can use your effects plugins. You can use different synthesizers, anything to that nature. So you do have that option as well. The third point is there are a ton of sounds that come with the MPC Live. Now, if you use it in standalone, you get 10 gigabytes of sounds stock within the MPC Live, tons of drum kits, basses, different instruments. And in addition to those 10 gigabytes of sound, you get 3 different synthesizers that are actually standalone with the MPC Live. So let me show you what I mean. I'm going to go over here to an empty track. I'm going to add a plugin. So this little icon here stands for plugins. Okay, there's 3 different plugins. There's a bass line, which is a bass synthesizer. You got electric, which is like an electric piano synthesizer. And then you have 2 synths, which is a poly synthesizer. So you could pick any of those, and you can have up to 8 different plugins at a time on the MPC Live. So I could select, bassline. Okay, and then I can actually play this synthesizer. Okay, and then there's different presets. All right, and you can also scroll through your presets this way. Like if I just want a sub bass here, simple sine wave, very simple. And I could play that and record it into my beats. All right, so I just wanted to show you that. And then let me show you this as well. If you go to menu, browser, go to your expansions, you get the clip launch expansion, you get your essential instruments, and then you get the Vault 2. Those are standard with the MPC Live standalone. All right, and you can see all these drum kits that are in here. In your essential instruments, it's going to have basses. You can see right there, basses, guitars, leads, pads, plucks, strings, You got different trap synths. And hey, if you're finding value in this video, remember to smash the like button below. It really helps out this channel and it helps get this information out there for those who may need it. All right, you got different clips, some techno clips. Got different drum kits. You got your acoustic kits, you got your trap kits, house kits, drum and bass, dubstep, EDM. Future house, hip hop kits. You can see there's quite a bit of hip hop kits in here. Melodic kits like with acoustic guitars. Pianos. So you can see you get a ton of sounds on here. So you don't have to worry about getting expansion packs right away. Whenever you get the MPC Live, you get a ton of sounds on there. And in addition to having 3 synthesizers, 10 gigabytes of sounds, the MPC Live is a sampler and you can have audio tracks. So you can input your own sounds into the MPC Live and have endless possibilities. In the back of the MPC Live are 2 line inputs and then there are 2 phono inputs. And what that basically means is the line inputs could take your synthesizers, they can take preamps from microphones, and they could take, inputs from like mixers, they could take inputs from whatever preamp that you want to plug your guitar into, maybe some effects. It could take a line level input from your guitar effects. But it also has an option to put your turntable directly in there. It has a phono input. So there's a switch in the back. You just switch it over to phono if you want to record from your turntable, switch it over to line if you want to record from your synthesizer or anything to that nature, and you're good to go in that regard. Now, I have a beat in here that I was working on. If you listen to this drum kit was actually sampled from records. The sample in there was actually sampled from a record directly in here, okay? Basically, you get a ton of ways to edit your sounds as well. So if you go to menu, I can go to the sample edit and I can, go to those sounds. Like I have my vinyl kit in here that I sampled. I have my, right there, I have that string sound. So I was able to sample directly from my record into the MPC Live and chop it up. So if you look over, let me go ahead and come over here and then come over here to track 1. This is my chops right here for the vinyl. So if I go to menu, program, edit. All right, so I got my kick, my other kick, I got a snare, hi-hat, another snare, tom. So these were all recorded from my turntable directly in here. So therefore you can have unlimited sound possibilities with something like this, with a sampler, okay? And if I go over to the main and I come over here to the strings, go back to menu, and I can go to program, edit. And if you look here, I have my chops from a record right in there, so I can make whatever beats that I want to. Unlimited possibilities in that regard. Last thing that I do want to talk about is the touchscreen. Yes, it is a touchscreen, and you're going to have to use the touchscreen to get the full functionality of the MPC Live, or even just to use the MPC Live, you need to use the touchscreen, but it is not a bad thing. So the touchscreen gives you several options. You're able to jump around on the touchscreen very quickly by just touching a section. All right, so for example, if I want to change the sequence, all I need to do is tap right there where it says sequence and turn the data dial. Now I'm on sequence 2. I can go to sequence 3. All I need to do is that, okay? And I can quickly move around like that. And if I want to change the BPM, I select the BPM and I can change it right there. If I want to undo, I simply tap undo, but you can see that there's a red box. I can move that red box anywhere I want and just change whatever parameter that red box is actually affecting. Now in version 2.6, Akai has introduced parameter editing using the touchscreen as well. And what I mean by that is you can actually automate different parameters inside the MPC Live using the touchscreen. And let me show you what I mean. So for example, if I wanted to put a filter on here, let's say I wanted to automate this filter right here. So I already have a filter on there. I have the air filter on there. If you go in here, I have my cutoff frequency. So if I was playing that, say I wanted the filter to do this. Now I could record that in there just fine, but let me show you, there's another way that you could actually do that. So if you go to here, there's this area down here, all right? If I tap that and then tap on this box where it says velocity and go into there, I can add a new parameter. And then basically what I got is I got where I can affect the different mixer, different things like that, okay, on the track, but I can also affect the effects. That sounded funny, affect the effects. Okay, so this is the insert that I was just showing you, the air filter. If I go over to the cutoff frequency, I could select that and I can literally draw in there whatever I want. All right, so let me show you. I'm going to actually take off the time correction. So say I wanted this filter to be at this level throughout, and then I want it to go like that at the end. So watch what that does. I'm actually going to start it like right here. You can hear how it cut off right there at the end. So let me play it from the beginning. And then if I wanted to bring that cutoff filter back down, all I would need to do is draw it in, and I could bring that sound back in. Okay, and then I can also, for example, maybe I wanted it to go like that. So there you have it, 5 reasons why you should own the MPC Live. If you want more information like this, click over here for a playlist. It's going to take you to more videos like this one. Remember to subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon. My name is Matthew, continue creating music, and we'll talk soon.